Welcome to Vertical Football, and this is the five things we learned. This is Chelsea 1, Pafos 1. Yeah, this is I feel like an overall summary of this game is a game of attack and defense. Yeah, it looks more like a training, but just a training in the Champions League. Yeah, because it was constant pressure from Chelsea and constant defense from Pafos. Yeah, so overall in the whole game, I felt like we played well. There were a whole lot of positive, and I know some people will want to look at it like it's Pafos. But in all honesty, before we came into this match, I was like, oh, Pafos, we are going to destroy this team today. But because this is my first match watching these guys, coming into this match, the way they defended, it was like they did not defend with panic. They did not defend like a League 2, League 3 club. It was something like they knew what they wanted to do and they were executing it perfectly. You know, if you were playing a team who wanted to defend you, but you'll be seeing those lapses here and there, like, okay, if you can just take advantage of this, you would break this thing now. But with Pafos, the way they played in this particular game, there was you couldn't look for the weaknesses and say, oh, this is where we should just keep exploiting and we will get the goal there. At one point, I was thinking to myself, I was like, the only way we can get goal in this match is maybe from corner, or there is going to be an own goal, or like something around a mistake or corner. Unfortunately, it came from a corner. But for Chelsea, I liked that we were constantly pressuring them. I liked that we were passing the ball very quick and precise. I liked the fact that we were trying a whole lot of different varieties of, we want to score, let's try it from corner. We want to score, let's try it from playing outside shot. Let's try it from going into the box. Let's try it from in-swingers. Like we were just constantly finding a way to get a goal. Fortunately, in the 77 minutes, Moises Caicedo just broke the deadlock and it turned out to be the winning goal for the match. So let's go into the five things we learned. Let's discuss about this match. For me, I feel like I just want to speak about the match in overall. That's the first thing for me. The way we played, most especially. That's the identity that we want to keep. That's a way that we want to play against low block. And what do I mean by that? It's the sense that whenever we play against low block, we under the last leadership, we tend to play slowly because we are trying to let them stay compact and let's just find those small and tiny things to exploit. So the pass becomes very slow. The way we try to get from one side to the other side is very, very predictable, that before you shift to this side, they are already numbered themselves on that side. And it's something that I feel like in this particular match is different. And we saw it against Charlton, like the constant pressure. So it's just a message that if you want to play against this Chelsea side, I don't think it is the best idea to go and sit back. Because if you go there and sit back, the pressure that these guys are going to bring to you is just going to be a different level. Because in this one, the passes are quick, they are precise, the pressure is constant. It's not like, you do it for 20 minutes and then all of a sudden the whole thing just drops and then after 10 minutes again. No, it was constant. We move the ball from the right to left, get it to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto is cutting back, making a cross. Enzo Fernandez is crashing. You're going on the right hand side. Garnacho is taking the other guy on, finding a cutback from the center of the pitch. You're looking at shots, constant shots taken from James, from Moises Caicedo, from Enzo Fernandez. It was just constant pressure from this guy. So I think I appreciate this. If you sit back like that against Chelsea, this is the standard that we want to use. This is the standard that we want to keep. We want to make sure that when you are sitting back there, we want to keep dominating you and making sure that we are finding every possible way to break that. So I just feel like I enjoyed that so much. So let's go into the second thing. I think the second thing for me is speaking about the character of the boys. Yeah, they showed character in this particular match. It's very easy for a team to get tired and frustrated when your opponent is sitting really compact and is making you find it hard to break their compactness. Yeah, so but for the boys in this particular match, for 90 minutes fully, they were up on their game. They were constantly pressured, and that's, I just feel like it's just maybe because I've done so much analysis on Chelsea under Enzo Maresca and coming to see this kind, it's just like this guy is, and this is no hype or anything. I'm just saying what I have viewed in the first 3 matches that I've seen, is that this guy is like putting the missing piece that we had in Enzo, that we did not have under Enzo Maresca, which was tactical wise. Enzo Maresca was good, but the character, the mindset to be able to stay up in difficult games like this was something that we didn't necessarily have. So you get to some points in those periods where Chelsea's playing, and then all of a sudden we just lose our head. And then the opponent comes into the game and they score us, and then we start to struggle to find a way to come back into the game. But in this particular one, we kept on pressuring them. And as much as the pressure was not breaking them, we were not finding cracks or anything, the boys still keep their head straight. The resilience was there. The focus was sharp from the beginning till the end. Offensive-wise, we were trying to do something and make sure that we eventually got to do something. Defensive-wise, we still make sure that nothing was happening in that space. So I think I want to praise the character of the boys. I really enjoyed what I saw. So let's go into the third thing. The third thing for me, when we got into the second half and I saw the substitution of Reece James, I felt like he had some effect on the match in like the first 10 to 15 minutes of the second half. No, let's just say the first 10 minutes of the second half. He killed the ball progression. Like with Reece James on the pitch, you get something where whenever we got on the ball, it was easy to pass the ball quickly, like get the ball, because he's very fast with his passes and he chooses the player who he wants to give the ball and he executes it perfectly. Like when he gets the ball, instead of Malo Gusto, who is more finding those short passes and everything, with Reece James, when you get the ball, the switches are very, very easy. When he gets it, boom, boom, looking at the center, he's playing the ball through their spine. But I feel like Reece James coming out of the match he killed that part of the game, that part where you want to go through the middle, you want to play the ball quickly and all of those things. But as the game progressed, we started coming into the game again, though we still had some things that if he was there would have made it more effective, but it did not just come out like that. So let's go into the fourth thing. I feel like as much as we had a beautiful game, one thing I just feel like we can improve on, one thing I feel like we can get better on, is trying to play through the spine of the opponent. I feel like we didn't really exploit that in this particular match. There were moments, a whole lot of moments, even most especially in the first half, and we saw, and there are more of it in the second half. Like there are chances like that in the second half where the midfielder gets the ball, one of the two pivot gets the ball, and you see you see the number 9 standing above the defenders. He wants that ball where you get it and he can bounce the passes out to Enzo Fernandez or the other number 10 up front there. But I feel like we didn't really exploit that so much. We didn't really do that so much. And it's something that, because when you play through the channel, it's easier to get to the goal. Even just bouncing it to their lap and him dropping it down is something that the person who picks the ball here can quickly take a shot, or can find somebody who is running in behind and drop those passes. So I feel like as much as we are trying to look for all those things, look for the perfect way to get the ball into the back of the net, we still need to try and penetrate the midfield. And that's something that we will enjoy so much when we can start practicing it. And when it will start paying off, I feel like it's something that we can use in every part of the game. Even not even only playing against team that are sitting in a low block, but team who is opening up. When you can play through the spine of a club, I feel like you will do danger to them quickly and easily. And so lastly, for me, I want to give praises to the coach. I think in the games that he has played as a Chelsea manager, I really like what I saw. Aside the tactical part of the game, because the tactical part of the game, for me, in all honesty, I don't think there's no much difference between him and Enzo Maresca. Or probably, let's say, for a logical coach, when you come into the game, you don't want to just change everything. You want to keep what is working and add what you feel like should be added. And I feel like what he added the most is the human part of the game. Now we are seeing boys who wants to keep on running. even after we got our goal in the 77th minute, we were not just relaxed. We still wanted more. And I feel like it's something that is like this man is unlocking the mentality of the boys. He's really entering into their brain and inserting his message. And I feel like these are what Chelsea fans want. These are the kind of nights that stamps who we are. You look at the quality of the opponents that we face and you're like, oh, it's Pafos now. But bro, it is Chelsea. This is the way we want to approach game. The mindset, the character, the resilience, the focus, the not losing your mind mentality, the not getting frustrated mentality. That is what Chelsea is about. Going there to go and win at all costs. Like, oh, he's getting hard. Oh, he's getting this. Let's still keep our mind. Winning is the aim. Winning is the focus. And we went on to do it. I feel like the coach deserves credits for that. So I give him the credits. So overall, I just feel like this is a very, very important win. Now we are in top 8. We just need to do something in the next match and then we secure automatic qualification into the quarterfinal. Just win the next match. And it's not going to be an easy match because we are traveling to Italy at Napoli. I think that should be the Maradona Stadium. Not going to be a easy match. It's going to be a difficult one if we want to be very honest with ourselves. I just feel like we need to get ourselves prepared and just try and win that particular match so we can avoid playing in the round of 16. So guys, these are my 5 things. I don't know what it is that you saw in the match. Please put it in the comment section. This is brought to you by Vertical Football. Till we see you some other time. Namaste.